Hello, I'm Adila and you're watching Suburb News. Two suspects appeared in the Witbank Magistrates Court last week on charges of operating an illegal loan shark business. The suspects, Kenneth Similane and Tlapelo Mapane, were arrested in Linville, Imalahleni after a sting operation was conducted by the Hawks Serious Commercial Crime Investigation Unit.
The operation led to the house where cash, identity documents, driver's licenses, foreign national passport, SASSA cards, bank cards, and gift cards were found in the house.
On Sunday, a man residing in Henschel Street, Nelspruit, was stabbed with a knife by a group of suspects. The suspects then went on to stealing his motorcycle. Whilst on patrol, high-tech security members found the man and assisted him to get medical treatment.
On Sunday morning, just before 1 o'clock, our vehicles patrolling found a man stabbed in the chest. He had informed us that his motorcycle was stolen from him by two suspects. Our officers helped him get medical assistance and then started to search the area, recovering the motorcycle.
The motorcycle was later found hidden behind the bushes. And in Driekop, 4 suspected illegal mine workers were killed and 2 seriously injured after one of the mining vehicles swerved and rolled several times. Members of the police reacted to the scene upon discovering the victims scattered between the rocks and wreckage.
The police in Driekop outside Burgersport have opened a case of culpable homicide after 4 alleged illegal miners died when the dump truck they were using swerved from the mountain at Mandalshoek and capsized. 2 people who were in the same truck suffered serious injuries and were taken to hospital. The cause of the accident is still being investigated.
Another heavy motor vehicle crashed in the plantations. The driver was killed on impact and was flung from the vehicle. This incident took place in Godwana on Sunday.
It went down the mountainside. It's apparent that the machine tumbled down head over heels and it came to a stop at the bottom in close to a little creek or the river. We entered the area from the bottom and we had to clear away the vegetation to form a path to get to the machine. At the machine we found the body of the driver. It was flung clear of the machine. It landed about 5 to 6 meters from the machine in the bush. We then retrieved the body and placed it in a stretcher and it was carried out of the area.
We're at Boxman in Nelspruit. People generally use these boxes from Boxman for moving house, to store files, old files that they have, and it fulfills every person's need for when they want to move from house to house.
And looking back at the highlights of this past weekend, the Ubuntu Festival offered a unique experience to the public with different takes on healing your mind, body and spirit. Later this week, Suburb News will bring you an in-depth focus insert on the various aspects surrounding the Ubuntu Festival, ranging from music, crafts, lectures and even a sweat lodge. But for now, here's a sneak preview to satisfy your viewing pleasure at this year's Ubuntu Festival.
But Sweat Lodge is a place of purification. Like I say, when we encourage sweating, like I say, we rid ourselves of toxins, anything that we don't want in ourselves.
This news just in. A CIT heist occurred on Heineke Street in Nelspruit. 2 vehicles followed a cash-in-transit vehicle into the premises of Vector Logistics.
We're in Heineke Street at Vector Logistics. It's one of our clients and we had a cash-in-transit heist today at about 1:15. 2 vehicles followed the Fidelity cash-in-transit vehicle into the premises and so on. A number of shots were fired. Unfortunately, they've managed to get away with the money and so on, and the investigation is ongoing. It looks like it was a Mercedes-Benz compressor and a single cab Hilux, eh? Toyota Hilux single cab, yeah. The modus at which they hitting these cash transits is changing all the time, and yeah, so it's a moving goalpost for us all the time.
The old man, as he was turning to the right, he saw a dark brown Mercedes-Benz parallel with him. It was also turning to the right, and they were forcing him into the far left, pushing him outside of the road. And immediately he saw that there were 4 occupants. All of them were not, their faces were not covered. And one at the front seat came through the window with the AK-47 and shot, fired 2 shots towards his vehicle, damaging the petrol tank and the bonnet. But fortunately enough, he was not hit himself, no injury reported. It seemed to be they were trying to rob his vehicle to use it to run further away.
Your weather for Tuesday. Early morning showers are expected in Nelspruit with a maximum of 26 degrees, Komatipoort 30, Sabi 24 and Secunda partly cloudy with temperatures reaching up to 23. Thank you for watching Suburb News. You are welcome to send us your news, clips and photos via WhatsApp by making use of the number below. Until next time, I'm Adila. Goodbye.